typo or not, 4.1, there's a number 3 and 4 in the left margin. Are those just supposed to be bullet points that indent the two items under 4.1? Or the
Yes,
section numbers
correct.
3 and 4?
Those are typos. They're
Okay.
supposed to be part of 4.1.
Okay,
Good catch.
all right. Thank you. Good work.
Thank you. No, good comment. Vice Chair Marston.
Don took my comment.
No problem. And Commissioner Miller, I know you're on the ad hoc, but anything to add further?
That comes to mind, I think the points about, naming and
Yeah.
direction is great, and the typo, I think it's fantastic. So thank you for your hard work on that, and I know
All of us.
Chairman Beard put a lot of time and effort into the format to make sure it's digestible and executable, so, and Commissioner Scully obviously has some great input into that, so. Enjoyable time to try to put it together. So
Thank you.
thank you.
Secretary Scully, any additional comments to add?
No, it's clean, I didn't catch the ad hoc. I think that's right, we just do whichever functional area 2 chair, functional area 1 chair. I think that'd be the best. And, maybe, it sounds like Commissioner 2 would like to reflect on this over the next month, but maybe if we would set the chairs and for this evening, and say we'll bring this back to our next meeting and with additional feedback from other harbor commissioners on the objectives themselves or additional objectives that should go in, and try to conclude this in our next meeting.
Personally, I think that's a great idea. That makes a lot of sense to me. How do the other commissioners feel about that we, this evening, tentatively adopt these and decide who the chairs would be respectively, and then allow everybody to take this back, for lack of a better phrase, sort of noodle on it, and see who should fall under the various objectives, and come back and finalize it at the next meeting.
My comment to that would be we have some departing commissioners in 2 months from now. Did you want us to do a clean start at the beginning of the new fiscal year, or do we want to just assign commissioners for even those 2 months and then just reassign in 2 months from now? Yeah, just, I don't care either way, but that's just a comment observation.
Yeah, I think that, who's coming up? You, me, anybody else? And Rudy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Rudy, this is your first term, right? So.
We have some retiring commissioners, and we have some renewing commissioners, so
Correct.
Young ones and old ones.
Well, if we did
I'm
set
okay
it,
either
if
way.
we did set it, then the new commissioners that come in could just join on where they wanted. I think basically, the ones that know we're terming out just can't take any of those roles. And I think that's fine. Let's, stuff takes time.
There's only
And-
5 positions out of 8.
Yeah, and this stuff takes time, and as we know, sometimes just getting it agendized at city council and everything else. So I think it's moving it along. The objectives are long overdue to be updated, so I would push it along. And it can always be amended, who's chairing and so on. So let's not overthink it. So with that, I would like to ask if our harbor master has any comments to the objectives first.
I would just note the absence of one of your colleagues, and assigning him all 5
Yeah.
would be appropriate.
I was thinking the same thing.
We've all been thinking the same thing.
So moved.
That's right. Yeah. Put his name right on the top. That's great. Okay, so I think that's the consensus here on the dais. I'd like to offer any opportunities for the public to express their opinions and comments.
Adam Leverns, this is a nice looking package compared to the previous look. Thanks for those who worked on it. As far as the annual review of Title 17, in this, and I'm going to go back, there were 7 changes that the resolution that you passed earlier tonight made, so I was correct. The Deputy Harbor Master didn't go through all of them. I'd ask that when we get to the point of a motion for reconsideration, you perhaps consider looking at that again. There were some things that I would hope you'd consider. It says that it can be appealed within 14 days. I'd like to avoid that. What troubles me with the 2026 goals and objectives, there's no mention of restrooms an agenda item coming up later, your 2024 goals and objectives that was stricken out. And as you've heard from me over and over again, and as tonight's Title 17 revisions reflected, we all want clean water. Let's put restrooms back on goals and objectives. There's some places that at least discuss it. It may be complicated, it may be difficult. There will never be floating restrooms, but to completely remove it when we all want cleaner water makes no sense to me. Thank you.
Thank you. Any additional comments this evening? Okay, so I'll bring it back. Well, I will start off with, to see if there's any volunteers. Short of any volunteers, we will assign this to Commissioner Williams. So, functional area 1, which is harbor regulations and operational readiness. Who would like to chair functional area 1? Do we have any volunteers for that? Marie, do we have any volunteers for that? Excuse me, I couldn't hear you. Okay, thank you, Vice Chair Marsden. And for functional area number 2, you beat me to that. So I second that nomination.
Am I here?
Secretary Scully, would you like to take this functional area 2?
Absolutely, with gusto.
Thank you. Thank you. Harbor financial sustainability, Tidelands Fund, revenue sources, analysis, recommendations for all this. Anybody interested in that? Gary?
Yeah. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Well, let's skip that one for the moment. We'll go to functional area number 4. And I'm just going to suggest, given the background and technology and so on that Commissioner Miller has, wondering if that's a functional area you'd like to chair.
With gusto.
Sounds like it. Perfect, thank you. And the communication and interagency coordination, policy alignment, anybody would like to volunteer for that?
I'll volunteer for number 5.
Okay, perfect. So with that, I will go back to functional area 3.